This shit is big time.
You need to wipe down.
What's with the jeans?
I know what boys like. I know what guys want. I know what boys like. I've got what boys like. I know what boys like. I know what guys want.
Oh, you're fine. Man.
I've seen them looking. I make them want me. I like to tease them. They want to touch me. I never let them. I know what boys like.
I play coy.
I know what guys want. Boys like. Boys like me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, mommy.
That is a classic remake
That is.
of a timeless treasure song. You're
Welcome
special.
to your mom's
I haven't
house.
turned my mommy up. Hold on.
Hi, mommy.
Is this my mommy? Is this my mommy?
Hey, little mommies.
Hi, little mommies. How are you?
I'm good, mommy.
I forget. Red Band, which one am I?
You just got to figure it out. Got to
I
play
have
the game.
no idea. Yeah, you
Shut
play a game.
shit.
That's like the most
Am
boring
I
video
turning
game
your
ever.
shit up?
I
Let me know if I'm turning you up accidentally. That's better.
find
Okay,
yours?
I found my mommy. I'm in.
right.
I'm tuned in. I'm plugged in.
Well, welcome to your mom's house.
Yeah.
We did have a recorded version that we
Meow.
put up a couple. We actually
From our
just,
living room.
somebody
Our-
just turned mine all the way down.
no.
No.
No? Okay.
Can you not hear yourself?
I can hear it.
Okay.
Please don't back talk like that.
Tommy,
I,
sorry. I know what boys like.
we did one. We did a couch cast last
Yeah.
week that we sent you, but apparently you were dying,
Oh my
Brian.
God! Right?
Yeah, I was in bed. Rogan got me sick, and
How did he get you sick?
smoking weed, of course. I'm the most dumbest person ever. I always forget to not smoke weed after somebody. Like it's so funny. Like if somebody
Oh, he's
sneezes,
sick? Yeah.
if somebody sneezes on you in your face, you're gonna be like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?" And you're
Yeah.
gonna freak out and run to the bathroom. But if you're smoking weed, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, let it. Oh, that joint's a little wet, but I'm gonna put it in my mouth." You know, and I
Yeah.
get sick more than average because I'm fucking smoking after Joey Diaz, who's smoking out with every single person in Mexico, and then like, but it's ridiculous.
By the way, we have to have him on just to tell 3 shit stories that he told me last week. I don't want to get into them, but they're the most amazing.
I know one. He said one before where he
did?
went out back.
Yes.
Isn't that the most ridiculous?
It's so amazing.
I heard these via Tom
It's
last
so
week. and
he
they're
had me
phenomenal.
shaking in tears, in cramp, like about to have a seizure.
Yeah.
Because I was laughing so hard at that. That's the most amazing. Yeah, you were in the room for that.
Yeah.
We got to have him on.
My girlfriend got locked out of her house the other day, and she had just heard this story from Joey Diaz, and she was like sitting on her patio waiting for me to get home or whatever, and she's like getting to the point where she couldn't hold it anymore, and the only thing she kept on thinking was Joey Diaz's shit story.
Yeah.
Like she's like, should I do that?
Well, you know what week it is, guys. It's
Oh yeah.
yeah,
This
it is.
huge.
It's Shark Week on Discovery Channel, but also in the mom's house, it's Shark Week.
It's Shark Week for a lot of people.
Well, every week is Shark Week at our house, but
Right. Yeah, it's huge. We're trying to give people tips on preparing for your sharts, like dark underwear. Just carry a change of clothes.
They need to make like period underwear for guys, or for people that need to shit. That's just black and red with a little bit of white here and there.
I have a friend that I was in Montreal this past week. He went to fart and he sharted.
no.
Yeah.
Jim
Yep.
Jeffries.
Do we know who that is?
No. Yeah, you just talked to him on the phone.
Oh shit! No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
shart.
hilarious.
Yeah. Oh,
yes,
shart.
But see, girls don't shart that much. I have never.
come on.
I have never sharted, and I say that with the most. I've had hot farts
Yeah.
that have resulted in questionable
Like
dryness,
sweaty farts.
Yeah.
sweaty and kind of diarrhea-y.
The worst.
Yeah.
Right?
I've caught
Kimchi.
mine. I've gone to drop heat and then like, oop, that's gonna be a little more than I wanted right there.
Yeah.
But I haven't really sharted in a while, but I'm hoping this week just to be like a good citizen. You know, I want to have an honest shart this week.
Well,
But
Tommy, we've been loading your barrels because we kicked off Shark Week
Yeah.
on Sunday with Korean barbecue.
yeah,
all day with some beer,
Yeah.
and then the next day tacos at Yuka's taco
Yeah,
stand.
yeah.
And a chili, you had a cheeseburger.
See, the diet's
and
working
2
well.
tacos.
Oh, and also
Oh,
we
I'm in the
did-
points. I'm in my points.
fuck the points. I got we had a brown, what is the wheat pasta
Yeah.
with veggies.
That's on the
That's so
points,
good.
Red Band.
Yeah, the wheat pasta is key. That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
Garlic. I want to get some garlic. Makes me shit. So
And it gives you the farts.
I've noticed the older I get, the more my asshole sweats.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Hole specifically, or your ass?
The whole, like,
whole
yeah, it's always a little damp. Like I remember when I was a young kid, my ass was just dry as a button.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's like it's always just got done running or being in the audience of Ellen.
Could it be like the Santorum?
Santorum.
Santorum. What is
Could it be Santorum?
Santorum is
the tear ducts
Hold
of my
on.
asshole? Is that what?
Let's get into this real quick.
Yeah.
First of all, Christina, why don't you introduce our wonderful
Yes.
guest
You
today?
guys, I'm so happy to have this person here today. He is a Comedy Store regular and one of my favorites. Please welcome Justin Martindale. Welcome,
Hi,
Justin.
Mommy.
Very excited to be here. Thank
Hello,
Oh,
mommy.
Death Squad
Mommy.
favorite.
You're a mommy today.
I'm a mommy.
Yes.
Hola, mommy.
There you go.
You're like a Latin mommy.
So I'm very excited to tell you what Santorum is. You don't know what Santorum is?
Well, apparently not.
There is a, I guess, I don't know if he's a senator or he's a
Rick Santorum.
right, Rick
Oh.
Santorum. But is he a congressman or a senator?
I don't remember. I'll let you
Well,
look it up real
yeah.
quick.
Anyways, he's a very outspoken conservative.
That's why I don't know him.
Yeah.
He's a real piece
And
of shit.
I
he's-
thought it was honestly something that was like next to your taint. Like I honestly, I was
Well,
like,
you're-
it's funny
you're
that you say
getting-
that.
You're
Is
that-
getting
oh.
browner and warmer.
oh, yay!
Here he is. Yes, he is. I believe. Is he going to run for president? Could you
Oh
go?
God, I hope so.
Yeah.
He's a senator. He's a senator.
Oh,
He's a
gross.
senator?
Look at
He
him.
looks goofy.
Look at him.
He looks like a comedy
like
guy.
his song, if he ran for president, would be "Eye of the Tiger."
Yeah.
Like, honestly, look at him.
He's a real fucking four corners kind of guy.
Yeah.
And
But he's
Dan,
also a hypocritical piece of shit.
yeah,
Ugh, aren't they
And,
all now? Like, come
basically.
on.
But
It's so
Dan,
dumb. I'm so bored.
Dan Savage,
Yes.
My hero.
who we've been talking about, who has a great podcast, who we need to plug because it doesn't have
Yeah.
very many
Savage love.
listeners. Yeah,
He's
I
like
love-
Professor
Yeah.
X of the gay
that
community.
dude. I think
Oh,
he's like a
phenomenal.
top 10 podcaster, right? Like,
Oh, he's amazing.
He's
Listen,
cool.
if you listen to Dan Savage, you will learn about things you.
It is
never
fascinating.
Even, like sounding, which is when people push metal into their penises.
Yeah, there's that.
but
Yeah.
but he has a really great.
transgender and
Oh,
gay
wow.
rights.
He
It
is-
got
very
dark.
awesome.
It got really. It was like I'm thinking it gets better, but he's putting things in his pee hole.
But he has
Is that
great-
really getting better?
He has great insight, though.
Yeah, of
and
course.
he takes great calls, and I feel like he's basically the a modern like our sex expert
Our Dr.
who is our peer. Like
Yeah.
he's not like 80 years old and like he's in our age bracket and really has tremendous knowledge and is sort of like the what's the guy Kinsey.
Oh, Kinsey.
The Kinsey report,
Right.
Sam,
Like Dr.
But I feel like he's a
Kinsey.
modern day Kinsey who's even more,
Sexual,
outspoken. Yeah. He
liberal.
really gives you
Yeah.
amazing insight. But anyways, the story is that the Santorum, the reason he did like a poll on a show and was talking about, somebody called in and like asked, what's that like
The frothy
the
mix
frothy mix?
of lube and fecal matter that is sometimes the result of anal sex.
Right. And he was like, well, there's not a name for that, but we need to come up with a name
Yeah.
for that. And his listeners, I think,
They did. They
voted,
voted.
and they named it after him.
That
Santorum.
is
my God.
Isn't that
hilarious.
brilliant?
So
So
now
you're saying I
Fucking
have
brilliant.
frothy ass sex juice
Right.
coming out of him. That's what
It's-
you're getting at.
they're
Named
getting
after- and
right.
they-
I was saying that's probably what
Named
you
after
have.
Yeah.
Congressman.
Yeah.
That
But-
makes a lot of sense because I never clean it out. I just keep the cum in my ass.
There you go.
But the
That's-
best
yeah.
part of the naming it Santorum is that now Rick Santorum in his like campaign ads, he stopped using his last name.
Oh, he's like Cher now.
Yeah, so now he's just Rick.
He's Rick.
And it's actually taken from like the Renaissance period or something where people would shame you based on your last name. So it's a,
Yeah.
it's a
His-
brilliant
oh
way
my
of
God.
doing
His
it.
face looks like he's just getting a little Santorum down his leg.
Yeah, it
you
does.
know, it's
Santorum.
Santorum.
We need to come up with a
Rick
Palin
Santorum.
or a
Oh,
Bachman.
yeah,
We need to come up with a Palin or a Bachman.
He's working on a Bachman because now
better be.
Dan is going after
Dan
Bachman
Savage,
every
I'm talking to you if you need help.
Everybody's piled on.
Dan Savage.
Literally and
Hashtag
figuratively.
it gets better.
He's really gotten it bad. Do you think he's gay?
Who?
Bachmann's.
Oh my God! It's so embarrassing.
It is, huh?
Yeah.
It's so. Oh, it hurts. Did you see the guys who dressed up like barbarians and
No.
went to his clinic?
No.
And they were like, "We are barbarians. We need help. Where's Marcus Bachmann?" And like, they were like, "We want Marcus!" And then they threw glitter and started dancing to Edge of Glory in the clinic. And this horrible woman with like a floral dress down to her ankles is like, "You guys need to get out of here!" And they're like, "But we are barbarians." It was brilliant.
He
I mean, it's
Bachmann's
just.
one of those prayed
I'm
away
gonna
guys.
pray the
right?
gay
Yeah.
away. It's so
Yes.
fucking stupid. It's
It is.
embarrassing. I mean, and I grew up very religious, and it's just, I mean, you can't.
Well,
I mean,
Justin,
I tried,
let's-
and you can't.
Where
Let's
did
give
you
people a
grow
little
up
bit
and
of
stuff?
backstory here.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Where are you from?
Texas, originally.
What part of Texas?
San Antonio, Texas.
Really?
There, yeah.
Do you love your Spurs?
I love my Spurs.
Okay,
And
that's
Texas
a good.
is a very liberal, open-minded.
Some of it
state,
is.
Well,
right? Besides
some of-
Austin.
Austin's a great town.
Austin is a great
Amazing.
town.
San Antonio's a great town. Dallas is fun. Dallas is a wonderful town.
Looks like
Is that like the Requiem for a Dream song? What is that?
it's the Dick Detectives.
Oh,
Oh.
Dick Detectives. It's a new game.
It's a new game we're playing.
Okay, Dick Detectives. Let's go.
I mean, okay, so you've seen Dicks.
Stupid.
I've seen, yeah. You've seen Dicks.
I've definitely seen
Yeah.
Dicks.
You just watched a documentary on
Yeah,
Dick.
you just
seen
saw it.
it.
You just,
Not even us.
You were like, Netflix that shit now,
I
Martindale.
love
Could you
Dicks.
pull it up and have it run in the background?
I like to seem busy.
Just for me, just so I have it in my eyesight. But I mean, you know, you have hopefully, let's say hopefully you have more experience with dicks than I do.
Yeah.
Like I know mine really well.
Yeah,
but
I'm-
like not anybody else.
I'm a wizard.
But I've seen. So we've had this conversation.
Yes. This is an ongoing debate in our marriage and our relationship.
I don't know how positive it is, but it's about dicks, and basically it's the idea of whether or not you can guess a dick size based on any other physical feature.
Totally can.
Totally can.
I'm of that school of thought as well. That
And-
the tall, lanky fellow will have a tall, lanky ween.
Yeah.
A short, stout fellow will have a little tuna can pee-pee. And
Getting warmer.
what do you think, Martindale?
Well,
so what's
let's give us some expert
let's,
at,
let's have some
I
insight
think, I mean,
here.
I agree.
Really?
I
No.
think, I mean,
There's definitely here and
there's
there.
definitely mutants
wild
out there,
cards.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, you
I'm-
know,
'cause
I'm
I'm-
sure there's some mutants out there
I'm
running
of
around.
the idea, the thought
Yeah.
that that's not accurate.
Well, there you go.
That was a woman.
A lady. That
Three
was a
dudes
lady.
And I'll tell you why what my thoughts are based on. Okay.
Okay.
It's based on having watched an exceptional amount of pornography.
Right.
I've also, you know, I've I played team sports. I've been around the cock block a few
Yeah.
times. I've stood
Cock block.
in locker rooms, and I think from my experience tells me that that sometimes is true, and you can presume that. But a big tall guy can have a little wang. A fucking 5'5" guy can have a hog on him.
Yeah, they're
That-
mutants. They're yeah.
Sure. So
I mean, there's going to be like the impressive ones. Like, whoa,
Right. The
you know.
anomalies.
right.
It's usually
But-
the small, skinny ones too. Just like you're like, God Almighty, you know.
Right, a skinny little
Yeah.
dude has a real
Yeah.
fucking black snake on him.
Black.
But that's usually what it is. The tall lankies.
I'm the
Like
tall Yankees.
Martindale.
I have a very, very, very.
See?
I'm very proud of it.
Really?
Yeah. It's
You have
very,
a huge hog?
Yeah,
Really?
I do.
See, that's the dick detective work that I
This is-
just did.
yeah.
This is how Tom and
I just
Christina
told
interview
you.
their new people.
Yeah, they're like, so how big's your dick? I mean, I'm very comfortable with it. I've had a really good run. I've had
Really?
a really good run.
And do you get like I've never in my
Put me on the shelf.
in my dating days I never got to like whoa
Yeah.
or like
Oh,
what
Tommy, don't do that. to
get
yourself.
out of here with that thing. So you have that though.
Yeah,
Really? Like oh, okay, you put a little
I've definitely had some like, God, you know.
really.
Or
Have
like-
you ever
or
had
like-
someone turn you away and be like, I can't do
I
it.
actually have. Yeah,
I can't do
Or
this.
just
Really?
like, yeah.
You've been
I can't.
turned down.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jesus.
I have.
Well, you're talking
Well,
about assholes,
yeah,
you
that's
know. So
different.
it's a little
Yeah.
it's a little different
that's
than
where we're
like
going.
pussies that stretch open.
Yeah, tell that
and-
to your
we
girlfriend.
have to be
Tell that to your
so-
Yeah.
girlfriend.
But
Do we have to
even-
be so crude? Do we
how
have to
dare
say it
you.
like that?
But
I'm
even
sorry,
vaginas
ladies.
Thank you.
No, but I've had friends.
Pinkies down.
And I've even turned down just too much. You know. It's,
Yes.
Too much meat.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Oh, yeah, I
actually
remember that
not,
story.
Yeah, it's not that great. If it's
yeah.
too much for you, it's like it's not enjoyable.
That's got to be a really. That's got to actually. Like, it sounds
can't.
cool, but like if you're the
It's-
guy, but the guy. So the guy, you're like hooking up, and like you're kissing, and then he's like, "How about this?" And you're like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry, I
Yeah.
gotta go." And you're like, "Seriously, you're here."
You feel kind of like a badass.
Yeah, I don't give a
Can
shit.
you at least kiss it and we'll put it on your cheeks and stuff?
But I'm a fucking bitch. I don't care.
Emotion.
I'll let you go.
Yeah, you'll just walk away.
I don't give a fuck. Why do I care?
Damn,
This guy?
girl,
Let
you're
him
so
fucking
street.
go. I am. I'm pretty.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't. Why do I care about some douche?
Have you ever, though, like sought out a guy, gone back, and then been like, "Oh, this sucks."
Oh yeah.
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 So sometimes your guess can be wrong. It can be off.
Yeah. I mean, can't yours?
Yeah.
Well, sure, but I'm saying like you're specifically we're talking
That was for you,
about.
Dan Savage.
Oh, that was for Dan.
That was.
Like Shaq. Shaq is a famous.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Right. Is
Yeah,
famous
I'm sure
for,
it's like yeah.
But,
It's,
but what is it?
What?
Doesn't he have a
it's
tiny?
famous for not being huge.
ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of.
Of course, that's
weird
probably what he
thing.
just says, just because.
No,
girls
well,
are so
recently
scared
Enrique
of him.
It's not
Iglesias.
him that says it.
Enrique Iglesias apparently got on stage in it was Melbourne, Australia. Got on stage. I don't know. Did his Bailamos thing. I don't know what
I
you
love
know.
that
Let the
song.
music. Yeah, I don't know. What is it?
Yeah.
I like. Hey, baby.
Let the rhythm take you over, Bailamo. Yeah, I liked it. It was '99. It was a good year.
Yeah.
But he got on stage apparently and was like, "I have a small penis. No, really, seriously, it's small."
Just talked about
Just
it.
talked about it.
If anyone wants it,
Just talk. But I'm like,
Interesting.
he has a song called "I'm Fucking You Tonight." I'm like, not with that thing. You're not.
Well,
you know?
I've had a small baby. I once dated an average sized boy. Like he was like average build, average everything, and his weenus was so small that it was like it was really bad, and I felt
It's just-
really
it's like
bad.
it's like a sad thumb.
It was. I would say these two fingers together, my pinky and then my ring finger together, and that's about the length.
Gross.
Of it. And it
That was
was
the
are you
length of it?
serious?
I swear to God, it was-
hard.
hard.
No.
Yeah. It
no,
was
that's
devastating.
not. Whoa.
Yeah, it's devastating.
That's
and
sad.
How long
he
did
was
you
attractive.
did you date for a long time?
We were friends, and then we like hooked up, and then it was just like, meh, meh. It just fizzled, you know. Because
Wow.
that's really kind of a deal breaker.
God.
Yeah.
But do women have that vagina? I mean, are there vaginas? that are
Definitely.
deal
There's
breakers?
girls that have huge, floppy, meaty vaginas, and there's girls that have like little, tight, little, like cute eye vaginas, and then there's, I mean,
Eye
each
vaginas.
one's different, and you
Or just
at-
winks at you.
Yeah, and there was a girl. I've said this before. I think there's this girl that I used to fuck.
pussy you got there.
That when I would suck her pussy, it
Oh.
would
Oh,
it would
man.
stretch
Red
out
bone.
like it would stretch out the
Jeez.
size of a dick of how long it was. Like it
Really?
felt like I was giving head to a guy, but it was all pussy
You know
lips.
that.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like Beethoven's Fifth.
Now, what is that correlated to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Sadness,
So
I
wait,
think.
but average.
So why are you doing that to yourself?
Well,
tell?
Justin, on an average size male, let's say a guy's 6 feet, 190. He meets like the average stats. Do you just anticipate an average schlong on him? Is that what?
Well, I want to get to know him first.
Well, who cares about it? I'm talking about just dicks in general. Is that the size you're expecting though? Is it average size, right?
I would say it'd be good.
Yeah.
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 And a five, like, how about a short guy? Like you just expect it to
Is
be.
he Latin?
Oh.
Now, Latin, that's different.
I
right?
forgot about the Latin flavor.
Latins have
You know
a
that.
different
You know
vibe.
that Puerto
true.
Ricans are her fucking.
I love Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
And they can have huge dongs.
Yeah.
It's
a
a
lot
really
of people
weird.
can.
No, but Puerto Ricans, the ones like all the Puerto Ricans. I mean, there's a lot of Puerto Rican dicks I've crushed.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I don't have to say that to my husband's face.
Oh, that's horrible.
Honey,
I
I've been
know,
wanting
we
to
joke,
say this
we
for years.
Joke, we
So-
joke.
I
crushed
It's
that
totally-
Wait. Do you think among that race that's a thing?
I
Puerto
do
Ricans?
think, in my experience, the Puerto Ricans,
In
for
my
some reason,
experience.
they're shorter,
Yeah.
but their hogs are just, I don't know. And Russian Jews tend to have.
Yeah.
What do you think, Martin?
How many different races of
that's-
dicks have you been?
And
in?
then there's Asian.
The whole Gap commercial.
Yeah.
I'm an equal opportunity. I don't really like just
Cast
white
of Glee.
meat.
So,
You know, I don't like white. That's not my flavor.
so the
I need
Ricans that
some
you've been
flavor.
with have healthy hogs.
Yeah, Russian Jews.
Russian Jews? You've had
Yeah.
Russian Jews?
Yeah, I like Jews. Jews.
Really? They're good in bed usually. They're usually more fun, right?
Yeah, but they do have mommy issues. That's the problem. Too much fucking hang-ups with mommy. So I'm not into that.
Yeah.
All right.
I never had a black guy though. Justin, have you ever had a black?
Well, you've told me in secret that you have, but you just have to say that around Tommy.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Hey, wait. What are you guys?
Tommy.
I was just talking to Justin.
What?
What were you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just. God, come on.
Well, we didn't really detect one.
So let's
did you
pick
wanna-
somebody that
Yeah.
we know or that we don't know.
Someone that you don't know.
Who can we speculate on? But we need confirmation, don't we, for the game to work or no?
No,
we
we can just be
postulate.
detectives about it
Okay,
and try to
let's see.
solve
No,
the.
you're not interviewing me.
What?
Red Band.
Let's.
Red Band. I don't want to speculate on Red Band's
No.
weakness.
No.
I thought that's what
Feels
you were
too
going
weird.
at. I thought you were.
No.
How
Game
about
is gonna
Harry
turn
Potter?
on me.
Harry Potter.
Potter?
Harry
Yeah.
Potter already showed his dick live
Yeah,
in
he was
that
on.
play.
He was in Equus.
All right. How about the Hobbit? Elijah.
Elijah
Wood.
Oh.
Schlesinger?
No, I'm
Russian Jew.
Elijah.
Elijah Wood. Isn't he a Russian Jew?
Is he? I don't know.
If Elijah Wood is a Russian Jew, I'm predicting that he's got quite a hog on him.
Really?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Jesus.
What do you think? How tall is he?
He's short.
Oh, he's a
He
little.
played a hobbit.
No,
He's very-
I would say
he's
no.
very short.
That's magical.
I think he has a very
Unicorns.
just average sized
Yeah,
penis.
I think you're a little bit better than average.
Okay, so 2 for average, 1 for healthy hog. Justin.
healthy Russian Jew hog. Yeah.
I think it'd be a little small, but maybe a little fat.
Elijah, if you're out there, and
You want to tweet us at
Your mom's house.
you've got fans, you've got 4 of them right here who are all talking about your dick,
I don't know. Yeah.
and we'd love to hear.
It's good that you're back, Elijah.
What's going on here?
We're going just from one update to another.
So what? Red Band, do you have a dental update?
Well, I was actually concerned about your last dental update. I didn't hear the last mommy that you guys did alone.
Yeah.
Did you have a dental update during this?
I don't know if we
No,
did.
I did because I was having some sensitivity in the upper left area, and I thought that maybe it might be a cavity, but
It was just
hasn't-
Elijah's penis.
It was just Elijah Wood's hog. No, and so far so good. But we did get a dental update from your mom's house alumni,
Oh.
Matt Fulchron.
Matt Full Charge.
Oh.
Yeah, the Full
Yeah.
Tron.
What did he?
One of
do
my
that-
favorite episodes, by the
Oh.
way, that I did so
Full
fucking
charge.
Irish.
Full Charge is phenomenal.
He got a discount, I think, from Kaiser.
He texted us today.
A
To let us
$15
know.
discount for mentioning the mom's house.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
Dental
Use the
updates.
coupon code Your Mom's House. And,
Yes. Most dentists are 100% on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to a dentist, mention your mom's house, see what happens.
Tell them you
Yeah.
floss. So, Justin, you may not know this, but we have dental updates,
Yeah.
which started on the show because we had like a horrible dentist week, and so we do this every show. Do you have a dental update? How are your teeth
I
doing?
think my teeth are fine.
You have nice
You
teeth,
have
man.
really nice
yeah.
teeth.
Thank you.
Are they all
Wow,
real?
those are
They're all real.
exemplary.
Yeah.
Thank God. Yep.
Do you
We've
go
been
to the
noticing
dentist?
a lot of bad
I need to
teeth
actually
lately.
go to the dentist soon. It's been a little
Okay, how long
while.
You
has
gotta
it
go.
been?
But I
Yeah.
brush my teeth twice a day.
You floss?
It's not like 10
floss?
years or anything. It was like, yeah, not as much as I
What?
need to.
What?
That's,
I should.
Now you got to fly.
Justin.
What? Am I like, get out.
I haven't even brushed my teeth this week yet.
Go home.
Look at
It was
Tom's-
great having me, guys. Thank you.
Tom really said that like
Take
a
some Oral
dad.
B on your way out, fucker.
You said that like you were Bill Cosby. Justin.
I do have a dental update.
Oh,
I
right.
see, I don't know if I've ever said this before. When I was a kid, I
my-
knocked my 2 front teeth out, and
Okay.
they're the only thing left are like 2 little fangs of
Are
my
you
real
serious?
teeth. Yeah, so they put on these 2 temporary teeth on top of my little fang teeth.
Yeah.
and I've had them ever since I was a kid, and one of the teeth, like the dentist at the time was like, all right, these are temporary. They're good for a while, but you need to get these replaced with like legit teeth. But my mom was too broke, so we never did it. So I just kept them as long as I can. And then one time I was working in this call center job, and I was eating at the lunch in my lunch break, and I like bit open a sweet and sour packet, and one of my teeth just flew out.
It's gross.
And so it was for I think it was Ticketmaster. And so I go back out, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't go back to work. One of my teeth just fell out. And he goes, we need you, man. We need you. And I'm like, seriously? So then I had to be like, thank you for calling Ticketmaster. We American Express is the preferred method of payment. This call may be monitored for quality assurance purposes by a supervisor. This is Brian speaking. How can I help you? You know, like I had to keep
That
on
was
doing.
really.
Yeah,
was
you really
really
got that.
good.
That
down.
was the whole spiel.
Wow.
If you remembered that.
should go back to Ticketmaster.
Well, I'm a drone now.
a
It
good
gets
job.
fried in your head. So the guy finally, my boss was like, all right, yeah, you can't be talking like this, whatever. Go home.
Yeah.
So I got that tooth replaced with a better tooth,
Right.
but my other tooth is still the one from when I was 12 that they're like, this is temporary. February, So
You've had it that long?
yeah, it's awful.
Is it brown?
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's
no, it's not
probably
too bad.
brown.
It's not too bad.
Little brown wooden tooth.
Wait, so you need to have
So-
to do veneers.
Yeah,
for
I need
bonding.
to do 2 veneers in my front, but I also need to win the lottery to do that. But
Yeah, it's really expensive.
So last night I was drinking wine out of a bottle,
Okay.
and
Which is what you do.
which is what you do.
Which is what you do.
Correct.
And
Yes.
I think I chipped a little teeny piece off it now. So now I'm starting to get really concerned about it.
How
I'm gonna-
much are like just the single replacements? Are they
I think
really expensive?
I
too?
think for 2 veneers, I want to say it's almost $1,000 a tooth or
More.
more.
Fuck.
It might be more than that.
Brian,
Really?
Let me tell
Yeah.
you, because I do my 2 front teeth also because I knocked one of them out as a kid.
Right.
So every like 10 years I have to replace my 2 fronts. But if you do porcelain,
Right.
it's about $800 or $1,000 each.
Yeah,
And if
but-
you do veneer is like $2 or $3 grand, I think.
Yeah, see, I almost want to just do it right the first time
Do
thing, you know.
veneer.
And
I'm afraid of veneer. 'cause
Yeah,
they shave- well, your teeth are already shaved.
they're already
out.
kind of
I
shaved
don't
down.
like it
So they
at
do it.
all. I don't like it at all.
It sucks having your teeth knocked out.
I don't
'cause
like the way
then
veneers look.
forever.
I don't really like the way
They
look
look
at
like
all.
big donkey
And
choppers.
Can I just say that song is bullshit? Because I've
song?
asked every Christmas.
song?
Show me your teeth.
No, that all I want for
me
Christmas
all-
with my 2 front teeth.
Yeah.
That's all I've been asking.
For
It's bullshit.
Show me your
So
teeth.
kids, just fuck that song up the ass.
Oh.
No
Oh
offense.
my
And those were
God.
really
You gotta
poor. Those
fix
were really
it.
poor parents too. Like that's all that kid wanted.
I know.
That's all he wanted. She's like, well, soon. Just let him grow.
My uncle knocked him out.
Mommy likes math.
My I've been flossing a lot more and not really bleeding anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, that goes away after a while.
It
Goes
does.
after a while. You-
It's just and like when you eat more vegetables, you
I'm
don't
real proud of
shit as hard
myself.
either. Yeah.
I'm real proud of myself.
Now, do you use the sticks or do you use the old school
The stick.
the
The
dental
sticks to wipe?
sticks? The dental sticks.
Oh.
Or do you use like the
No,
the
I
old-
Wipe
use
Tommy.
well because sometimes you see people like some people will put like toilet paper on the end of a stick to wipe themselves.
What?
No,
Who does
those
that?
are cranies. People who can't get out of bed do that.
Yeah.
Lazy sacks of shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
real pieces of shit do that.
Dude, I
When
just
It reminds me of that South Park where Cartman was like a cranny and he had one of those.
Cranny?
Yeah, a cranny. They have to go weigh him down at the pier.
I've never heard that term before.
I just soak a towel and put it on the bathroom floor and wipe my butt on it like a dog.
It's like Gilbert Grape's mom. She was a cranny.
Oh yeah.
I use old school floss, but she fucking yells at me for how much I use. I'm
Oh,
like,
'cause you-
what does it matter to you? Like you're not.
Don't waste that shit. Doesn't grow on trees.
It doesn't grow. It's like
the fuck outta here.
$1.99 for a new. No, Tommy. Listen, you use too much toilet paper and you use too much floss.
How many times you roll it around your hand?
Yeah.
I've asked you to wipe me so you can
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah.
I want you to see how much toilet paper is necessary.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
No, because he wads it and wads it and wads, and I'm like, man.
How do you know? You haven't seen me do it.
Because I'm telling you, when you're not home, I use one roll of toilet paper. It lasts me about 2 weeks. When you're home, we go through one fucking roll in 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Wipe
you,
me.
man.
Wipe me tomorrow.
Yeah.
I will wipe you.
And just
I will
like
take
write
that
it down. Like
challenge.
first toilet paper did about 20%.
Listen,
Yeah.
tomorrow
I'm gonna
morning,
take that challenge,
when I
Sean.
take the morning heater, you're coming in and you're wiping me.
I accept your challenge.
But can you play "Take My Breath Away" in the background while it's happening?
This is foreplay for my
Watching
husband.
in slow motion as
I crushed it. I crushed it. Yeah.
Do you wipe
Can
standing
I-
up or sitting down?
That's a good question.
I gave it to you like
Because
a
it's
Puerto
50-50,
Rican
by
other
the
day.
way.
My husband. Remember last time? This one's for me.
Yeah. Did we talk about that on this? We did,
Yeah,
right?
we did.
Okay.
My husband comes home off the road, and and he makes sweet love to me, and he turns to me and he goes, "This one's for me. Roll over." That was our
And then it was
last-
just like in and out, and I was like, ugh, and I was done like seriously like 5
Yeah,
pumps. I was
it
like,
was
but I
wonderful.
told her ahead of time like, this is mine. This is just for me. It's not for you.
Yeah.
Just be there.
Five magical pumps.
Yeah. So so this time I came home, and what happened?
I'd say you schooled me.
Yeah.
I feel like you did some damage.
I love.
Are you
those
serious?
days. Those
You
are
tore that
fun.
shit up?
He
I gave her a
fucking-
lesson.
He was like Rocky. He trained for it. I don't know what you did, and I was so surprised.
I
don't know. I was speechless.
Yeah, that's good.
He
I
really-
talk about how I recently got told that I fucked too loud
What?
What?
by my neighbor.
What? Really?
By my little
Fire.
Korean neighbor who I thought died like 5 months ago.
Now, how does one tell you fucked too loud?
I was walking down doing laundry and I'm walking by her and she's talking to this woman and she just goes, "Oh, he did one who had a lot of sex."
No.
Really?
Exactly. And I stopped, turned, and was like, how dare you? But at the same time, I mean, I'm like, right on
Right.
What's that?
to this.
Oh,
What
is this what gay guys do it to?
No, but I
We
mean,
do it to Berlin.
This is
and you
absolutely
guys
not.
Don't
So you were
stop.
making a guy fucking scream, basically.
yeah,
Yeah. You do have a fucking.
it's
healthy
awesome. Yeah, I'm
heart.
having
for you.
a good month.
Yeah. So are you dating somebody or just you're kind of playing the field or what's your story?
Oh,
Okay, shall we?
I'm like, ugh.
Now let's get into this. We were talking
Yeah.
kind of about this earlier. I mean, you were gracious enough to join us. You gave us green light to ask all
Yeah.
kinds of questions. You are our gay expert.
Cool.
One of the things that we were talking about was that people always, most of the time, I should say, assume that gay guys are all extremely promiscuous.
Yes,
And-
that is a stereotype.
And
right?
but you were saying that you're not like that, or is that what you
No,
were saying?
I mean, it's definitely a phase. Like when you're younger. I mean, you're just like, you've got the.
yeah. But then once you turn like
Yeah.
25 and gay people
You're
throw you
old,
out,
fucking.
yeah.
Well-
You're Miss Daisy. Just 25 and dead should be a new show.
It's 20 now. We were discussing this earlier that I'm not sure what's worse is LA woman years
Oh yes.
or gay man years. Like
That's
who
so-
ages out
That's
Who
faster?
ages out
Really-
faster?
That's
Obviously,
so
guys.
true. I
don't
mean,
know, but women.
well,
in
women-
LA.
I don't know. The housewives, though. I mean, they're on fire.
I feel like LA, you turn. That's true. They are on fire.
Beverly. Oh, I
Well, 'cause-
love Lisa Vanderpump.
Well, because cougars are becoming cool
God,
now.
I would.
But generally speaking, in LA, you're like 26,
telling
and
yourself
people
that,
are
Christina.
ugh, like you're 26, you're an old chick. Like they're really horrible in LA.
Yeah. of
Well, I mean,
course.
here's interesting. There's that guy, that actor, 50-year-old actor guy, who married that 16-year-old.
That's
Yeah,
gross.
Have you seen that?
That's fucking gross.
But how old does she look?
Oh,
how
she
old
looks
does
like
she look?
25.
Really?
Yeah, 25,
Really?
26.
LA 25?
No, I mean obviously when I saw her, I'm like, oh, she's like 25.
No, I
24.
swear to God, I thought she was like 33 or something.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody
really?
in America did too.
Yeah, yeah,
It was. I mean, it's like.
That was being
And then
generous.
she's like, I'm a Christian. And she's like, touch my body. I'm just like, wait. It's one of those like sad girls who are like,
Yeah.
when I found Jesus. I'm like, he put you in a canoe and like made a music video.
so
like,
creep salad.
she really does look older, really.
It's just weird. I'm just like baffled
it's
by
like-
that whole.
It's the guy from Lost. He used to work
Yeah.
on Lost.
Who was he in Lost?
I don't remember him from
Exactly.
Lost.
So if we can find out his
I wanna
actual
think-
Lost, because I was a fan of Lost and I don't remember, and there was
I
a
never
lot of
watched
cast
that
members
show.
in that show.
I was watching that show that has like the little kids in the fashion. What's that shit?
Doug Hutchinson's his name. looks like
Toddlers
here.
and tiaras.
The actor.
Yeah,
Toddlers
Toddlers
and
and Tiaras.
I love
And
that
you know
show.
that would be the best job if you were a child molester to be a judge on that show.
Oh, they
because I mean
are,
that
I'm sure.
one guy was just like
They are.
"She-"
Yeah.
I was watching and the judge was like, she was just gorgeous.
Oh no, no!
And just
I
like
know what you're
this, like
talking
one
about.
eye's like dead,
Yeah,
like looking
yeah.
up at the ceiling. And it was
It's
just
like wooden.
Yeah, it was the most
Wait.
uncomfortable. Like he had a coffee stain on his shirt.
Is it the
and-
guy who sings? I love that. Is it? He's like, "Little Miss Perfect, dreams of rain."
Yes.
But
Oh,
find it,
it's
please,
so
because it's the
gross.
weirdest. And he's like, "And sunshine,
Yeah.
and
It is-
rainbows," and the parents are in the audience like, just smile, honey. You're so close. You're so close. Like,
So gross.
It's so gross.
Such a perversion.
It's gross for
so
anybody
perverted.
to be like gorgeous to a 6-year-old.
To a
Like,
little
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
but then the little girl's being like, "I know," and you're like, "You cunt."
It's not a good way to grow up.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
But then they get on 16 and Pregnant, and
I
then
can
they get
love
on
that
Teen
show.
Mom,
That's the
and
best
then
show
they
Yeah.
get covers of Us Weekly,
That's
and
the
then
best.
I mean it's
But
just.
wait a minute. So what are we? Is this the singing guy?
Is this it?
Is this it?
For me.
Oh no, that's a special military toddlers and tiaras. I don't want
Ew.
to. I don't know what that song is. Anyways,
Anyway, so one of the things we were talking about, you may have already schooled other people on this on another podcast, was we became fascinated with the subcultures
Yeah.
within
Oh, I love them.
the gay umbrella.
I love. Oh God, I hope I'm doing the gays justice.
No,
I hope
you
are.
I'm just like, oh God, guys, get my back. Tweet something.
Don't
Help.
worry. We're we lived down
Yes,
the
but
street
no.
from MJ's.
Yes.
And so we passed by there a lot, and like I lived in San Francisco for 5 years, and so I thought I had a pretty good grasp on it. But even now they're like evolving and changing. So I know that there's Bears,
Yeah.
which is hairy, older.
I just realized this morning, by the way, till you told me, I didn't realize that bear was age specific.
Neither did I until
didn't
we looked
realize
it
that.
up. So
Yeah.
bears, I thought, okay, there's the bears and the cubs, and
Yeah.
I just thought a cub.
Cubs are
was
younger
like-
bears.
I didn't know
realize
that. I
Yeah.
thought they were
knew
like
that.
hairless. Like
No,
twinks.
that's no twinks. Yeah.
Give us a lesson.
Yeah,
Teach us.
and then there's
Well, there's a whole
otters.
animal subculture. It's
Right.
like we were talking about or who were we talking about?
We're
Dr.
talking
Drew?
Dan Savage. They were talking about
I
Dan
love
Savage.
Savage, yeah.
I was like, he's like a silver little
Silver
fox, or silver little otter, silver otter.
He's a
Right.
silver
What's an
otter.
otter? Tell
An
our
otter
audience.
is like a slender guy with hair on his chest, but you put white on top of his head, a little gray. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a little older.
Oh, it's a silver otter.
Silver otter.
Can you be a regular
You
otter?
can be a regular otter. It's just like a taller person with chest hair.
So are
Like,
you an otter?
I'm no animal in the animal.
How come you're not an
I
no
don't
hair?
know. I was a twink, and then I'm like Peter Pan. I don't know.
See, I thought Justin was a twink.
I'm not a twink
I
though.
thought
I'm
you were
too
a vamp.
old.
I
I'm
thought
too
you were a
old to be a
vamp.
twink.
But you were a twink.
I was a
When he
twink.
was, like-
There was a
Explain-
time.
Explain specifically what a twink
He's a
is.
It's like a
vamp.
younger, I'm like a skinny, young, hairless, boyish
Okay.
kid.
You're a vamp now.
All right. So that
You're
was
considered
you.
a vamp, in my opinion.
No.
What's a
That's what I
vamp?
would say.
See, I
You
don't
as a
even
I've actually
vamp.
had someone call me an eel, which
eel?
I thought that was really gross.
He's a
What's an
vampire.
eel?
It's like a
hairless,
hairless tall,
You
and
got
I was
the-
like, no.
The eel's between your legs.
That's
Yeah.
well, and then I've been called a twonk, which is an old
What?
twink.
Oh,
old
it's
twink.
fun.
That's rude.
cute.
That's like a
You're not
leprechaun.
old.
That-
Super
no.
rude.
Now the lesbian
I
community.
think I'm a crystal seahorse. I think that's what
You're a snapper
Crystal
snow cone.
seahorse.
yeah. I'd be a menagerie.
Yeah, what's that?
That's oh god.
My favorite.
That's a
That's a bear.
That's a
gross.
bear. That's a Bloodhound Gang
that's-
CD
no,
cover.
I'm sure he has a soul.
There's somebody that wants to fucking just smash that.
Oh yeah,
Crushing
I think
that
that's a
guy's
bear cub. That's a hybrid.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, actually, he has a vagina. You just can't see his.
Oh good.
That is a big
But
boy,
see,
man.
lesbians don't have. There's like butch.
No, they do.
soft, butch.
Yeah,
femme.
femme lipstick.
But they don't have animals.
They don't have animals.
The lesbian one's really fast. I didn't like one of those shows. Like I'm so used
Real
to.
L
I
Word.
love the real L
You
Word.
do?
I watched that.
I don't see it, but I know like
I'm
I don't
blown
know all the
away
gay
when I
stuff.
see.
I have a lot of lesbian friends that I'm like I need to get on board. It's like a quiet underground thing. No one really talks about the
But
real
real
L Word.
lesbians hate the L Word. At least the ones that I've spoken to in our neighborhood, they're like, that's bullshit.
But straight women love it.
I watch it because I watch the L Word because it's like just hot chicks like drama. It's like 90210 with lesbians, you know.
Okay.
yeah.
And the real L Word, they're not as attractive, all of them. Like, there's one girl with like a head full of smelly dreads.
Ew.
Yeah,
I
it's
hate
gross.
dreads on anybody,
Yeah.
regardless of gender. But-
Dreads are gross.
Does she have shells in them too?
Dude, yeah, it's
They're
so
foul.
So dumb.
gnarly.
Cancun spring break
And you just-
'96.
yeah, and you imagine what her vagina
Are
smells
you blown
like if her
away when
head
you meet
smells
like
bad.
genuinely
Gross.
good-looking lesbians? I am. I'm always like,
Lipstick
"Nuh-uh."
lesbians?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'd never have met one that was 100%. Like I've never.
I have.
Really?
A
Yeah.
lipstick lesbian.
Yes, I have the most gorgeous girl. It's she's dating they're actually both very very gorgeous. It's her name's Allison, and she is like this gorgeous lesbian. She has this like gorgeous girlfriend, and the two of them together are just hot.
I've
Yeah.
never seen
Fast-
that.
I'm fascinated. By
I've
that.
never
Never
seen it
seen
either.
it.
Right, that's the thing.
Like none of
It
them.
is
I mean,
fascinating.
Allison's obviously the little she's a little butcher of the two.
Yeah.
Like she'll put a tie on, have like a
boy.
button down, but I
Yeah.
mean she's still gorgeous, so it's
Right.
just kind of like whatever. And then her girlfriend comes in, it's just like, damn, what? Like it's,
Really?
That's so rare.
It's pretty.
That's
It is
really
rare.
the
pretty.
unicorn of the gay world.
It is,
Yeah,
and I get it.
that's
It's
weird.
just yeah.
Need more of those and just get rid of the other ones.
Oh, Tommy.
Just get rid of the dude
How
one.
dare you? You know, the
Yeah.
world is changing and evolving, and there's all kinds of transgender.
Everyone's weird. Kids are
and-
just gay at 10 now.
They are.
Yeah.
And hey, asshole, have
Wearing
you made a
dresses.
fucking video to tell them that it gets better or not?
Yeah.
I will make a video.
We're trying to make Justin feel
I
bad.
will make. I do feel horrible. I never made a gets better video.
You
Now,
should.
is
You really
every
should.
like
Everyone's on board. I mean, I'm gonna. It's gonna be amazing.
Are you supposed to do it
talking about?
though?
I'll do it with you guys.
Explain them what it is. Explain them.
Well, it's like
explain
there's
Red
so
Band.
many campaigns for equality and stuff, and I'm all about it. It's cool. I like the human rights campaign,
Right.
Trevor Project, all these
Oh,
because I mean, there's
yeah.
so much like.
So sad.
Right.
It's a really cool movement that I'm very excited to be a part of, especially like doing this as a profession because it's
Right.
kind of
Yeah,
like
you have a voice. You have
thanks.
to.
And so and I have to tell people that it's actually pretty awesome.
No, but explain to them like.
Oh
what,
well, there's like the no hate campaign,
Right.
and like it started out like I guess I want to say like maybe 2-3 years ago,
right.
Adam Busca is a photographer.
He started No Hate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know, it was the like duct tape with
Right.
you know, and it started getting a little more celebrity where like you know the Kardashians for No Hate, and it's like
Yeah.
good, yay,
Right.
like Cindy
Now
McCain,
everybody
Cindy
has
McCain,
one.
McCain's
So
daughter did it, yeah.
And now a lot of people have done it.
So yeah, but I never did it. Like there was all these like photo shoots, and I will never turn down a photo shoot. But I'm like, oh, you know, and it was something that I kind of didn't. I mean, I'm all for it, but I just hate the image of duct tape over my mouth.
You know what?
I'm
the
just
whole
kinda
thing
tired
is
of the
so
photos.
cheesy.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, I'm just like,
Yeah.
my job is to like speak and like, you know, I don't know, and I just never did it, and I'm gonna do that, and then the It Gets Better is to be like, you know, all those kids were killing themselves, and it was like, I mean, it was a huge.
And then who started this? Was this
The
all-
kids
Savage.
killing themselves?
No, no,
or-
No. So what happened?
The-
Dan
is-
Savage,
It Gets
yeah.
Better. He
Savage
Yeah.
started it.
And it
because
was
these
it's
kids
a-
were committing suicide in these
Yeah.
shit towns.
Yeah.
They were coming out, and their parents were kicking them out.
It was
and
awful.
ostracizing
Like-
shaming them and yeah.
And it still goes on, and it's just
Absolutely,
it's sad. I mean, these kids get tormented in school, and the fact that, I mean, I remember when I was 14, I was watching like Power Rangers. I wasn't thinking about hanging myself because, you know, I mean, I got teased a lot in school, but it's something that luckily I had the ability to take a hold of.
Yeah.
And like use my comedy, use my popularity in school to kind of like
Yeah.
do it. I mean, it worked
yeah.
out, thank God, you know. But I mean, I couldn't imagine being in like Ballsack, Wyoming, or something.
Can
Yeah,
you
yeah.
imagine
It's
that?
the worst.
It's sad.
So then
And I'm sorry to the people of Ballsack if I used your town in a negative way.
the idea though came about was all this was going on, and then Savage created a video campaign where he's telling the movement or the campaign's called "It Gets Better,"
Yeah.
and you're essentially telling
Telling
kids
out
hey,
there.
Yes.
high school's
Hang
not
in
the end
And
of the
there.
world.
being like, you know, being open, being who you are. I
Right.
mean, you're a person, you're a human being, for God's sakes. I mean,
So a lot of comics,
like
actors.
Ellen did one, like Adam Lambert did one,
Obama
Neil
did
Patrick
one.
Harris, Obama. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now a whole bunch of like sports teams are doing it. Like it's still going.
Oh,
It's an
Doogie
ongoing
Howser
thing.
did one.
yeah. dude.
Yeah, I mean, I never did one. I felt horrible. I mean, I was like, you know what? Because
You
All right,
gotta
so
do
you're
it.
I've
getting-
said it before, Red Band, in the other previous podcast.
You're making a promise today,
The
though.
whole story, huh?
You're making a promise today to
That
our
I'll,
listeners.
that I'll make an.
You're going to make it, and it gets better.
I will be friends with Dan Savage by the end of this
Oh,
podcast.
me too. Let's hang out with
We
Dan
all
Savage.
wanna meet Dan
I
Savage,
love
man.
him.
Yes,
He
it's
was on the-
happening.
he was on the Colbert Report.
Oh, he's awesome.
Do you think we can get him in here in studio? Do
He lives in Seattle.
you think
Well,
we can fly him down next week?
dreams are gonna happen?
Listen, Dan Savage, we love you. And if you're ever in LA, come to your mom's house.
Please to your mom's
We
house.
would love to.
Your mom's
have
here.
you.
Come see her.
We're obsessed with you. So should we?
Yeah,
Let's
so
go into the.
yeah. We have a special thing planned today because we knew Justin was coming in,
Yes.
and we could ask questions
Yeah.
and have an open dialogue about.
I'm the new Dr. Drew, I guess.
You
You're the
are-
new Drew. Listen, I'm the token female on so many things.
And now
you're the
you're-
token gay boy.
You're the gay guy.
Passing
My
the baton.
good friend, our good friend.
Yeah, we marriage.
I
God damn it.
just me. It's only
Yeah,
about
it's only
me
about you.
and anything that I say.
His life.
Christina can come along.
God
sometime.
damn
Yeah,
it.
come on, let's go. Get the car.
But the great comedian Brent Weinbach,
Oh, he's so
who is just a hilarious person. We did a sketch that we shot
called
with Christina
Bear in a Bathtub.
called Bear in a Bathtub, and I pitched him the idea, and he loved it. And then he was like,
So funny.
"Well, you should get, what are you gonna do for music?" And I was like, "I don't know, I'm thinking about all this stuff." And he was like, "Do you know?" Like his eyes lit up when I pitched him the sketch idea was basically that I'm a bear in a bathtub.
Okay, I got it.
And that a woman calls like an animal trainer and goes, "There's a bear in my tub."
That's awesome.
And then it turns out it's a gay bear.
That's awesome.
And then he tames it the way it's like a
Tames
dual
it like a grizzly
It's the
bear.
best.
like a grizzly
Right,
bear,
okay.
but it's a gay bear. Right.
Did you
So
stand up right?
I roar and everything. Yeah.
And he puts
So-
honey on him.
Yeah, he pours
and
honey
rolls
on
in
me.
trash and stuff.
So
So funny,
yeah.
yeah.
we had a lot of fun making it,
the
and you can
best.
see it. It's on. I think it's on Funny or Die. It's called Bear in a Bathtub.
Bear in a bathtub.
It's an oldie but goodie.
Yeah. So while we're doing this, when I pitched it, Brent's eyes like lit up. He was
Yeah.
like, "I so want to be a part of this."
Yeah.
And I was like, "All right." So we started talking about music, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Have you heard of this band, this group, Hirsute Pursuit?" And I was like, "No."
no.
And he goes, "You need to check them out." We didn't end up using their music for the sketch, but we still researched Hirsute Pursuit, and it is the most intensely aggressive gay music.
Oh, good.
I can't wait.
And
to
I
hear
want-
it.
I'm gonna run out. I'm
God.
just gonna
Let's
set
go.
myself on fire right
Yeah.
on the
If
couch.
you
Well,
would-
let me
Wait,
preface.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
sorry.
yes,
Let
yes.
me preface this by saying that Hirsute Pursuit, they don't have a website. They're still on MySpace.
Ew.
And, yeah. So when we Googled them, it became an obsession that we had to. Oh, you have that on now.
got it.
Here, hand me that, would you?
Here.
I need the track listings.
Oh,
It
my God.
became a
Yeah.
fucking
Global
Oh
phenomenon.
yeah, give open the thing for him, babe.
Hold on. Hold on.
First of all, it's titled.
Oh no, I don't need it. Never mind.
You got it? Okay.
So, anyways, I had $20 in my bank account at the time. Tom and I were living in downtown LA broke, and I spent 16 of those $20 with getting this Hirsute Pursuit CD.
Yeah.
And it came to us, and the cover, the graphic design on the cover it's written in cum,
Yeah.
in semen.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
it
supposed to be
is.
semen
it's
right there.
semen, and
Yeah.
it says HP for Hirsute Pursuit. And
Yeah.
let's play you guys a little
It
something.
is.
Yeah.
What you
Ew.
thinking cock thoughts?
Oh my God.
This is called Cock Thoughts.
Can we cue the fog?
Yes. Now give it a minute. You really gotta feel it.
Oh, gross. There's grunting. There's grunting.
That's what I wanted, a real reaction. It's very intense,
It's
right?
very intense. I wish I had a whistle around my neck.
Now, does this make you go, that's too much?
It sounds like Halloween music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
It sounds like if I
Jeff
was in a
Bridges.
corn maze,
Or Jeff,
that's what I'd want to
Let's
hear.
jump to the next track.
It's horrifying.
What do you think of this? Of this track here? Okay, just let it play.
Wait for it.
Straight for it.
This is about to get dangerous. That was me.
I am the dominator.
I'm gonna fuck that hole until you can't fucking see straight.
Oh my God.
Give it a minute.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna fuck you raw.
How'd you know I was new in town?
I think there's a rape happening.
Oh, good.
It's like,
Jesus Christ.
this is dungeon rape style.
Yeah.
You definitely couldn't have a cocktail party to this.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
definitely.
This is not fab.
Yeah.
It's really aggressive,
It's
man.
terrifying.
Yeah.
It's
Thank you.
terrifying.
Thank you. That's exactly.
I mean, if you guys were in your house doing dishes and I was your neighbor and playing this, we discussed it. I would be the neighbor to be like, yeah, apartment 5, it's not their dog, no,
Yeah.
it's something else.
The Renters
so
Association would
aggressive.
send you a letter. Like, they would be like, hey,
I mean,
guy.
okay, they have. I mean, this is. If I could classify this would be
Yeah.
dungeon music.
This is
Yeah.
fucked
This
up
is
good.
this is
This
like
would be
that's-
the pits of hell, hog masks.
Yeah. There's a movie, the guy that did Enter the
Machines.
Void.
Yeah.
He did a movie.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, and it was the
You
movie he did before that.
You hear, like, there's.
I
it
couldn't get
sounds
through the
like-
whole thing.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like down the hall someone's being tortured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Song,
It
you
seems
know?
like one of those.
This is haunted house music.
Yeah.
This is. I mean,
So
play this for Halloween this year.
Could you play
Well,
the
let's-
next
With
one?
children
keep
coming
going.
to your
Now-
door.
Yeah, let's keep
now
going.
This
Okay.
next one is called Not Hibernating.
Not what?
So, sorry, can we start that over, Red Band?
It's
Yeah, yeah.
It's called Not Hibernating, because this is a bear band.
real good thing. I know.
Oh, yeah, go all the way. Start it over again.
Right there. It's a good thing. I know.
Yeah.
Real good thing.
Lube is a good thing.
This is a To Catch a Predator episode.
I know.
Right there.
Oh my God. Oh, woof. Yeah, you.
You can smell
Fucking
it. Doesn't
beast.
it
I can-
smell in here?
Come
It
here.
smells like Santorum.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Your nipples are like erasers.
Actually, while we're listening to this,
Yeah.
you should pull that orange fleshlight out and just open it up and give it to
I
Justin.
don't know.
Okay.
Oh really? Oh. Oh yeah. What do you want me to do with that?
What's that sound?
That was a sheep.
The other side. The other side.
I have friends who have these. I can't. It's clean, right?
Yeah.
Don't. Okay. Jesus. It's like put your hand in there. I'm like, all right. Oh. But it would be appropriate with this song playing. Now, what is that? A mouth or a vagina?
That's
It's both.
vagina.
Okay. I mean, I know what a vagina looks like, but it's kind of mouthy.
Yeah.
It's like-
don't.
I don't have a nose or eyes. Okay, yeah.
So foul.
Oh, good. Can I? That's gross.
Oh, Ari.
Cue Ari Shafir, everyone. Ari Shafir. Come on in.
Ari.
Come on in, asshole.
Damn it, that smells really fucking.
Someone came back from Canada. He's like, did someone say flesh jack? And like open the door.
Welcome to our gay fuck dungeon.
All right, so did you want to play the other song?
We're having cock thoughts.
wait, one
no,
second.
we need to. Yeah, you can hear this one. Can you hear this stuff, Ari? You can't hear the music.
There's headphones somewhere around here.
We want you to hear something, Ari. You need to hear this.
I don't know where the other headphones are.
God,
Here.
smells so
Ari.
strong.
Listen to
So this song is called "Not Hibernating."
Not
Not
hibernating.
hibernating.
Red band.
What did they
And
say?
then-
Hibernating. Don't play words with friends with him.
It's really hard to hear what the song's even going on. To me, it just sounds like a drum beat.
He's totally into it.
Wait, how many more are on the
One
email?
more. and then
Okay.
we have- Write it.
Look at him. It's like, yes.
Fingers, I want you to sit down on this
Well,
big
listen to the
fucking
last
tent
song,
pole,
Ari.
and I want you
We
to
need him
sit
to hear
down
right.
all the way.
Start it over. Start it over. Don't talk.
That is so aggressive.
No hesitation. You get that. When I snap my fingers, I want you to sit down on this big fucking tent pole, and I want you to sit down all the way.
Okay. I did. It's actually, it's a pilot I'm working on. It's going to be on E.
You get that thing lined up with that butthole, and you sit straight
Yeah.
down all the way.
These are your lines, Ari. Actually, this is your character
What
that
do you think of that?
How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
It's very instructive.
It's very like,
Dance to that
no.
gay bath parties?
It's very straightforward too.
No. No. We were calling this, if you were to classify this music, it would be called dungeon trance, or what was it? Dungeon.
It's hirsute pursuit.
Yeah, look, there's
Yeah.
semen on the cover.
There's jizz on
that
the
spells
cover.
H and P.
Do you have hand sanitizer?
Yeah,
in
I'm
here?
kind of grossed out.
It smells like assholes in here. God, it smells like hirsute pursuit.
I think I
Jen.
even touched my phone.
Well, I got
You don't have Purell?
I got something better than this.
What?
What?
This is something called Gangster Fag. I don't know if you've ever heard this before or not. This is something that Rogan actually
Dan Savage, it gets
got
better.
turned on
is
to.
this pejorative though?
That mic's not working for some reason.
We're very pro bear and pro
Pro-bear.
sex.
Pro-bear, yeah.
Sex positive here.
The cover, I know what boys like. That must be good.
That's a good one. We open with
Yeah.
that.
Probably.
How
There
does
we
that
go.
one go? I know
Okay.
that one.
I know what boys like.
So
Oh, yeah.
this is called Gangster Fag, and somebody
Gangster Fag.
Yeah, he contacted Joe Rogan a long time
man,
ago
look at
and
me.
gave him a
Southern
CD,
Belle.
and Joe always keeps everything, and just like never looks at it. You know, he has like boxes of CDs, and then one time he looked at it and he listened to it and he showed it to me, and it's one of the most
Did he just
funniest.
fall in
You all right?
You all right, Ari?
Yeah, he did. you okay?
Ari fainted from the.
Did he really faint?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a regular meatloaf. So, anyways, this song, if you listen to the lyrics of it, it is some of the most fucked up shit where he's fucking this dude in his kid's room and he wipes his cum on like the teddy bear of the kid.
What?
But
Christ.
it's one of the best CDs ever.
Sounds like
Yeah,
it.
sounds amazing.
That was a
Yeah.
great pitch leading up to this is one
Yeah.
of the best things ever.
Can it go into my iPhone along with the Carpenters? That would be
No.
awesome.
Of course, now it's
I
not
know what
playing.
boys like.
Not?
I know what
Close
boys
to
like.
you.
I just like their cover of "I Know What Boys Like." It's not bad.
Now it's
I
not.
know.
I know what boys like.
No,
I know what
but
boys
this
like.
is a very specific genre. Like, there's this guy Mac SF,
Okay.
who's like just an aggressive dom.
He was a big part of
bear.
this album.
Yeah, his voice is actually on this. So we did some research of Mac SF, and this is a very distinct subculture. I would
Oh
say.
yeah, there's a whole. I mean, there's. It's like the solar system. There are planets that you have
Yeah.
not even seen.
Were you ever into these types of like super aggro kind
No,
of
I was
No.
terrified of them.
Yeah.
Not like it's
Rightly
not like
so.
I'm like they're horrible people. It's
No,
just
I
I never
understand.
got into that like suit by day and like dark dungeon by night. It was like
Too
it's
much.
totally a subculture.
All right, here's the Gangster Fag.
Well, now there is that thing
Wow.
with gay boys, at least in San Francisco, that they always do think they can turn out your boyfriend, and that's
Oh.
very annoying to me when they're like, "Oh, make
Oh,
your
I have
boyfriend
some. I
gay."
have some really hot straight friends.
Have
I
you
really
turned them out? Have you ever turned anyone out?
No. I because
See?
I like them as friends. I don't want to ruin it
Yeah,
and make it
that's-
awkward. I mean, I've done that.
You have done that?
Yeah, but I mean, it's like I regretted it because I don't talk to those people anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's
like you
just
crossed
not
the
like
line.
recently. It was like, yeah, last night,
But like
Yeah.
when you're younger, you're like, oh, let me suck your dick, and then some straight
and you're like,
guys are
oh,
"All right."
yeah.
But they always say yes because at the end of the day, a guy wants a blowjob, right? Is that what happens?
I don't know. But I got some good. I mean,
right, Tommy?
I have some straight friends that are like cool with their sexuality now, and they'll just like fuck with you. Like it's just great. They'll be like, "Yeah, you wanna?"
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, and then their girlfriend's like cool with it too. She's like, "Shut up," and I'm just like, "I hate you both. I hate you both. I want that jacket." Like,
thank you, Red Band.
oh, you're the best.
Oh.
This is actual soap. You brought soap?
Oh, do you have a tub of water there? Or?
No, I got butt wipes.
Oh, good.
Is there any? Yeah, but
I know what butts like.
I mean, we're talking as dirty as we are. I mean, I think it's appropriate we bring out wipes at some point.
Yeah.
But don't wipe his ass right now.
by the way,
do it right
unfortunately, the people at home can't smell. This whole office now smells like it's really hot in LA, and we
hot
have the air
as-
conditioning off, so it's like humid in here, and it smells like ass. It's
like-
so much that Ari fainted.
It's big. Yeah, Bikram yoga. Is he still on the ground? Should we
yeah,
check
he's
him?
still laying on
He's
the
like
ground.
seizuring. We're like,
oh
whatever.
my god.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I
It
just,
is like Bikram Momcast.
Yeah,
There.
it's hot. It's hot.
Yeah.
It is hot.
And plus, we're listening to all this, and
That was that shit's intense, right? Oh,
Well, this one I like. It's catchier.
Listen to that now. Listen to what happens.
oh, there's more.
Oh yeah, that was just the first chorus.
another one?
A bomb man's house worth a couple of mills. He said he wasn't gay, he just wanted to check. And a half hour later, he massaging my back. In his white room, he gave me some head. Went in the next room, fucked on his kid's bed.
Oh, now we gotta do that. That's
Facing all over the sheets. I knew that I was
Daddy,
done when
what are
I
you
started
doing?
getting sore. I grabbed the kid's toe and I wiped my dick off. He's lying on the
He
bed.
wiped his dick off on his kid's toy.
which is what you do.
Anyways,
Wow.
there's like 5 songs. You can get them on YouTube. It's pretty
does he actually
awesome.
do? Does he appear? Like on? Is he?
No, I don't think he actually appeared. I think it was one of those
my
guys
God.
that give out CDs. Like, hey
Yeah.
man, listen to my CD.
And he was like, I'm a gangster.
Yeah, that's where it happened. Rogan was in a gay. He went to a gay parade. You know how Sunset always closes down, and they have that gay parade
Yeah,
once.
yeah.
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went one year, and some guy gave it to him there, and he was just like, "Oh, okay."
Awesome.
Was it Boom Shakalaka?
Yeah,
might
it
have been.
be.
Boom
Might have been.
sack.
Well, good. You know, I've always felt there needs to be a genre of gay rap. I don't know why there isn't.
There was one chick who did it. I don't know if
Seems
she's
like
still
there
doing
should
it.
be. Well,
I think she
Creation,
is.
Queen Latifah?
Queen
No.
Latifah. Do you know that Creation is a lesbian? I don't know if you know Creation. She's my favorite rapper from Oakland.
Oh yeah,
And she's coming up.
I've seen her online.
Yeah, she's awesome, and she's out.
She's a lesbian.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's that white girl, right?
Yeah,
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 Look at me. I was like,
that's
that's that white girl,
Oh,
right?
right.
Oh shit.
I love her.
She's like going into that Hollywood and Highland shop, all
She's
like,
great.
She's
yeah.
a talented
Right.
girl. That little.
She's
That,
the
little
best.
creation.
Bumpin', bumpin'.
Bumpin',
Oh,
bumpin'.
shit.
Dance
She-
girls
yeah.
bumpin'.
And good for, she's like
Louis,
she's
Fendi,
like the
Fendi,
she's the
Gucci,
girl
Gucci,
Eminem.
Prada.
She's like Taylor Swift Eminem.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
adorable.
Them basic bitches wear that shit.
So
So
I don't even bother.
Oh shit.
I put that on my partner.
Yo, cop
Put
that
on my
creation,
family.
kid. Cop that shit up.
Oakland City representative.
Oakland City. I love that shit. I'm all with my pussy in your house. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love
Wait, so Justin,
Yeah.
we didn't get to this earlier, but
Sure.
so our audience knows, how did you get started? Because you started a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
How did you get started in stand-up?
Oh, I just did it.
You just did it?
Yep.
Like, were you...
That's an honest answer.
This
That's
was
what
something
most
you had
of
been
us
wanting to
do.
do for a while?
No, I was curious about it. And I saw some guy on TV, and I was like, I mean, my whole
I
life
could
people
do
were like,
that.
you should totally do stand up. And I was just like, oh no. And then I was just kind of like at a point in my life where I was just like,
Fucking do it.
let's do it, whatever. What I gotta lose?
You're just gonna
And I
die
did it,
one day,
and
you
I
might as
was
well.
like, it was like that. A lot of it kind of spoke to me where I was like, okay, I think it's time that somebody like me kind of
Yeah,
spoke up.
Yeah.
you got to. Son.
I mean, that, and I like that where it's like I could talk to people who are like, dude, you're really good, and you're kind of cool, and you like hanging out with you, and I'm like, well, thank you. I'm a human being. Thanks for not having sex with me. Oh, well, you're very welcome.
Oh,
Very
right.
welcome. Thank you for not embarrassing me in front of my girlfriend. But I'm also like a good comics girlfriend person to have. Like if you want
Yeah.
to leave your girlfriend,
Yeah.
leave her with me.
Trust.
Yeah,
Sure.
they're like, hey, Martindale, I'm gonna.
That's interesting. I wonder if gay men have the same thing that women do when we get on stage, where people are kind of like, I don't know what to do with you.
Totally.
I don't know if I want to
Really?
fuck you.
I
I,
totally
don't know if
feel
I
that
want to
way.
fight you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
if
Does that lead you to then go, to want to develop less material about being gay? So that
I don't
people
talk about it.
Really?
Yeah.
so that people don't go, oh, of course you're fucking doing
I mean, if
the
I
thing.
talk about it, it comes out like organically.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's
I
not
mean, it's
like-
not like. So who?
Yeah.
Oh
was
God! And
fucking
I've seen that where I'm just like, why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, well, that's how I feel about women who are like, my boyfriend, I
Yeah.
can't get a date, my period. And you're like, really?
Girls,
Why did
is your
you-
pussy ever? Oh
Yeah,
God!
don't talk about your fucking pussy.
Or like an Asian. So I'm Korean. Oh,
Yeah,
we
no
get
shit,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, I mean, it's that thing. I mean, I feel like I'd rather have somebody like me for who I am and what I have to say rather
Of
than like who
course.
I'm having sex with or
Right.
like the, I'm not a big
I
creepy
agree,
pervert out
man.
there. Like,
Well, no, and shit's changing now too. I think back in the '80s, people had to be like, I'm gay, and here's the act, like Rip Taylor shit. Like that.
Yeah.
Throw glitter in the air, and women had to be like,
That's still
I'm a
there, though.
single lady, you know.
Yeah.
And it's evolved. Everything's kind of evolving.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we're becoming people as opposed to our gender and our.
it's so weird. I actually did
Preference.
this show. It's you say that I did this show at the at the Improv, Laugh Factory. I'm working on it. But it was like a camp. It was like all these kids. It was like Mark Ellis was in there with me, and we walked in and we're like, it felt like a Showbiz Pizza. Like it was terrifying. I was so scared. I was like, what the hell do I have in common with these kids? But it was great because I got on stage. It was just like I gotta talk to what they're talking about and stuff. And this one kid was just like, all right, bitch. And I was like, how dare you?
Yeah.
I was like, you're obviously gay. You have these like girls around you, and he was like
Yeah.
good looking, wearing a tank top, fucker, right?
Yeah.
And like he was just like, okay, and like afterwards, like he came up to me after the show. He's like, good stuff, buddy. I was like,
Aw.
oh, thanks.
But isn't that cute?
It is. It made me go, and I had this like,
I like that.
I like speaking up for kids because
Well,
I know
just-
they have it hard
yeah,
out there.
it sucks. And I just did a teen tour show at the Improv.
Yeah.
And there was like a
Where's
goth
my-
girl in the audience, and I was goth, and I was talking about being a
You
goth.
totally were
and being
goth.
a cutter. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was,
Oh, I
and
didn't
I
know
could see her. Yeah. It's funny now, but at the time, but I could see her little face, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so cool. Like if she just knows that one person grew up okay and normal, and I'm not fucked up anymore, you know, and you can do drugs when you're 15.
Try
and
it
end up
out.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just so weird that we
That's
still live in
good.
a world where people can say what's right and what's wrong, and I just love it when it comes back and just smacks them right in the face.
Yeah.
Like, God, just like who are you, Anthony Weiner,
Oh boy.
to tell? Like, why can't I'm like,
These
the
hypocritical.
Bachmans, the others, so disgusting. The
Pray it
Palins,
away.
the
The
Palins,
Palins are the worst.
just
away.
go away. And the fact that we're glorifying that we're gonna have Bristol on Dancing with the
Oh, fuck
Stars.
you. Yeah.
And she's going around telling people like, I'm an advocate for abstinence. Surely, okay. I'm completely going to listen to
Yeah.
everything you say.
Yeah.
Plastics, it's just gross. It's gross, and I want to tell kids. I mean, it's like you have that those people in gay society and straight society who they see whatever the shit is on Newsweek or Us Weekly or whatever. They're like, okay, this is what I have to be into right now, and it's just like, God, just you're allowed to turn off the garbage.
That's society, buddy. But that's
I
why you have
know.
to teach them. That's why you have to show them that you're a person and not just a dick.
Jersey Shore. I mean, it's
I love
like
Jersey Shore.
you do. I get it though. I don't watch it, but I get it. I like
all
and those
reality
guys
shows.
are smart.
They are smart and they're fucking entertaining.
It's so. I mean, we live in a culture where it's like
It is crazy how much money
sick,
they have made. Those kids really make money, man.
sick.
Yeah, dude.
Like it used to be your show, your hit show would be, a lot. There'd be fucking 20 staff writers and, gang of producers and this incredibly massive crew working to get a show that you hope becomes a hit and becomes a hit. You're like, what? This is literally throw fucking 40 cameras in a house and you put these Guidos in a fucking house and then they're like, this is a hit show. Like you just being a fucking douchebag in a tank top. That's a hit. You're gonna make $5 million a year or more, whatever. Just being like, hey, fucking guy, get with the thing.
Yeah.
Here's your paycheck, sir.
No meatballs.
Wait, you let me get this straight. I get to fuck girls and hang out in hot tubs and make a bunch of money?
That's right. Situation. It's called Hollywood. Are you
Yeah.
in or are you
Incredible.
out?
I could buy so much pomade.
It's really incredible.
They're cute. All right, should we wrap this shit up? We're
Yeah.
already
We better-
2:30. I gotta
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. All right. We gotta wrap this up.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
so
coming
much,
today.
Justin. You did a great job.
Yes.
You're welcome back anytime at your mom's house.
I
Bye.
would love to come back.
Bye, mommy.
Bye, mommy.
Bye, mommy.
Have a good week.